everybody, and welcome back to the Cozy Stead. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lauren, and if you like all things cozy, crafty, gaming, and delicious, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a single video. And today's video, we are talking about cozy games. Now, I have been playing cozy games since back in the day of Harvest Moon 64, and I have been very, very loyal to this genre. And I've noticed that this genre has exploded in the last couple of years. There are tons of indie gamers out there making cozy games, which is fantastic. But I could see how maybe it would be overwhelming if you were looking at all of these games and wondering which ones to start with. So these are my top 5 cozy games for beginners. Okay, let's get into it. Number 5 is My Time at Portia, which is a great game if you love inventing and crafting and adventuring. You play as a builder in a post-apocalyptic society when most of technology has been wiped out, and your job is to gather materials and create inventions and gizmos and structures to help out the town and its residents. And you gather these materials by foraging and hunting and fishing and logging, spelunking into dungeons to kill monsters and grab their loot. And you set up these machines that'll help you build these inventions. And you can also spend that time getting to know the characters in the town, making friends, and even meeting that special someone. My favorite thing about this game is that it is hilarious. You can tell that the developers really had fun writing this out, and there's a lot of humor that's been injected into the quest lines and into the item descriptions. The game is loosely inspired by Studio Ghibli, and you can tell by the beautiful landscape, the gorgeous music, and the whole nature versus technology storyline. It is not perfect. There are some translation errors sometimes, there can be some glitching, but it is a really good introduction into the My Time series. Coming in at number 4 is Cozy Grove, which is basically like a digital cup of herbal tea. It is very soothing, very relaxing. You play as a spirit scout whose job is to help ghosts on the island complete their unfinished business and move on. And these ghosts, which look like a cross between a bear and a couch cushion, they all have their own specific storylines and their own personalities and their own quest line. And you spend your time exploring the island, looking for lost objects, fishing, mining, cooking over a sentient open flame, and you can also make friends with the crows in the village. Yes, you can make friends with crows. Need I say more? This game follows a real-time model, which means you're only allotted a certain amount of quests each actual day. And so once you're done with the quest, you're done. So it definitely incentivizes turning the game off and getting up and going back into the real world. So this is the perfect game if you want to get in there, relax, and then pop back out and go about your day. Number 3 is Coffee Talk, and this is an amazing game if you love character storylines and cozy vibes, and if you really, really like coffee, and I love all 3. You play a coffee shop owner slash barista in a coffee shop that is only open at night in an alternate reality Seattle in 2020, where dwarves and elves and succubi just live and walk among us, and they all want to come in and have coffee. And so you brew their perfect cup of coffee, and you help them navigate the ups and downs of their lives. It's always dark, it's always rainy. Coffee Talk, it's great. Coming in at number 2, we have Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is the game that got us through the pandemic, people. You are tasked with rebuilding a deserted island with the help of businessman slash financial overlord Tom Nook. You decorate the town and help build buildings, and you attract adorable villagers that come and live on the island and have amazing dialogue every day. You can also fish or find fossils or collect bugs that you can then donate to the museum that you can go and check out whenever you want. You can make real life friends and go and visit their island. There are some people that just decorate every square inch of their island in these really intricate ways. It's amazing how they do that. And people are very emotionally attached to this game. It follows a real-time model, so there's different music every hour, and there are certain bugs and fish that can only be caught during the night or during the day or during different seasons of the year. There are also seasonal holidays, so they have different events with different craftables, different people that come to your island and fun holiday events. This is perfect for anybody who is looking for a game with a really strong community behind it. Definitely recommend that you check it out. And in slot number 1, if you play cozy games at all, you're not going to be surprised by this. It's Stardew Valley. Of course, it's Stardew Valley. This is the OG. This is the game that got everybody into cozy gaming. Created by one-man development team / indie gaming genius Eric Barone. This game was created as basically a love letter to the Harvest Moon series, and you can feel that love in every second of the game. It is so richly crafted. And he keeps putting out game updates with more content. Like, he is working on a content patch right now. He's not charging for it. He's just doing it because he loves the game. The man is a legend. You play as a former corporate drone who leaves their desk job to travel to Stardew Valley and start your own farm. You grow crops, you raise animals, you fish, you forage, you go into dungeons, defeat monsters, and you basically unravel the mysteries of this little town. You can play this game one of 2 ways, either by siding with the nature sprites known as Junimos, or becoming an employee of mega corporation Joja-Cola. And the choice that you make drastically alters the way that the game is played. Or so I'm told, because I have never signed up for Joja-Cola, and I never will. My favorite thing about this game is how well developed the characters are. Everybody has a really rich backstory and fantastic dialogue. People get really emotionally attached to these little pixel characters because of the storytelling that's behind it. The game is available on all the platforms known to man at this point, so whether you have a Nintendo Switch or a PC or a Mac or just a smartphone, you can play this game. So those are my top 5 cozy games for beginners. If there are any that should have been on this list, definitely drop them in the comments. But for now, subscribe, hit the like on this video, and I'll see you next time.